2K Tris says handballs need fixing. Oh yes, definitely. Handballs, if you have ever played that, if you ever switch on handballs inside the game, they do not work. Grip socks should be added. That's true. There ain't no grip socks in the game. There's only 2 socks in the game. That's one is low, one is high. Players limping off the pitch or taken off on stretchers. I mean, we've been saying this, but we need cinematics like Cavani being carried away by Ronaldo, or Ronaldo being carried away during the final of the game, or even Messi being carried away in the Copa final. Occasional VAR checks for fouls and handballs. Yeah, VAR should be inside the game, but it should be like an event where we can enjoy. Fans throwing things onto the pitch. This is crazy. We can even show the head thrown for Luis Figo. Occasional pitch invading and better cup and title celebration. And there's another one. Being able to change short sock colors for home and away kits. He is on point here. This is a very good comment. Freddy Laluroth Fella 3717. Can EA put classic legends teams for big clubs like Man United, Real, Arsenal? Yeah, I mean, we've been asking for classic clubs for so long, playing with the teams that we used to play with when we were kids back in the old FIFAs. That's gonna be crazy if I could do a 2003 Arsenal career mode. That's something I'd kill for. You can drink beer in the game. Well, I do agree. In the celebrations at the end of the game, if we could see some Bundesliga beer celebrations, that will be crazy. That's a really good idea. The Gamer KX5BC says, make halftime dressing room cutscenes and speeches. Makes a lot of sense. They already have the cutscenes behind in the halftime. They just need to take that and take the cutscenes from the journey, mix them together, and you have a cutscene for halftime. Zay221 True says, hopefully we can have a story in my career. I think we already had it in the journey, right? It just didn't translate over. I don't know why EA never used their assets. All of us could easily go in and play the journey mode today with our own player career with a new cutscene here and there. Come on, EA, this was something that we really liked and you took it away from us. Derek Onhenhe Gyan says, the open world stuff you're asking about is totally unnecessary. This is a football game and football is not open world. If you want an open world game, you have GTA and rest to play. Don't make the devs turn their attention to unnecessary stuff instead of concentrating on making a football game better and more realistic. See, I do respect your opinion, but I do believe that adding open world mechanics can make it more relatable to us, especially for the player career people. But I do really respect that you're saying that the first focus should primarily be the gameplay, and this stuff can add up later on and even can be thought of by other teams that they can employ. Kilimanjaro 200 says, let the stadium announcer say your name when you score. This makes a lot of sense. We have seen those videos of Higuain when people shout their names as footballers to hype them up. This is going to be crazy if you could add that in the game somehow. PGBJR says, I want a better referee system. I mean, he makes a point here. Referees are really bad in the game. They give random fouls, and sometimes even the VAR decisions are crazy. There are so many games where in competitive modes like Foot Champions, sure, you just keep fucking off, you Canadian cunts! The game goes crazy and gives crazy decisions, and we cry because of the referee system inside the game.
Oh my god! You racist!
There is no VAR in the game where we can appeal against the decision, can we? WJ1213 says, we need tattoos in career mode. Oh, after reading this comment you realize that there are no tattoos in career mode. Football is a sport which is known for its tattoos. I mean, have you ever seen Sergio Ramos's back or Ibrahimovic with the tattoos? It's crazy. Footballers have tattoos as their identity, and tattoos not in career mode customization menus, it's a very big letdown. MPQF9BS says, we should be able to edit create prospects for your youth academy in manager mode, not by the way of player career but youth academy. Simply edit names, physical traits, not just stats. We would love to bring club legends as youths and train them up. I think I'm quite not understanding what he means, but I guess he wants to edit players inside youth academy to match them as legends and then bring them up in the career mode. I think this is coming in from all the modded videos we are seeing where we take the I played the whole career of Ronaldinho, I played the whole career of Ronaldo thing. He's trying to do that on the PlayStation. Something that I would keep in mind that EA won't support this because they are not very good when it comes to customization, but your idea, my friend, is a good one. Kiter4417 says, there should be more focus on hair hair movement instead of gameplay. This is surely a dab at EA. I mean, what they have been doing in the past years is just evolving the hair movement, the skin movement, the body movements, and not the gameplay. When the game goes on the top view, the tele camera, the game is just same crap. So it's gonna be obviously weird for the community to adjust to the game looking at these close-up shots of hair moving and realism shots while the game is complete shit. So yeah, something to recommend to EA to not focus on hair but gameplay instead. Jug9140 says blah 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 is the same ping pong football that you get bored of after playing in 15 minutes in the game. Actually, the thing is, if you get bored of playing football games, then you shouldn't be playing them. This is gonna be the same. It ain't gonna be any aliens or lightning strikes going on the pitch anymore. This game is purely football. It's a representation of what football is. So if you don't watch football, you don't play football, then you're gonna get bored. There's not gonna be anything else coming in the game. It's just football at the end of the day.
Sam Deluxe says the place I want to play with women is not FIFA. You guys are crazy, man. Bourbon5983 says fixed gameplay is good for me. Well, that's for everyone. We've been asking for fixed gameplay, but I don't feel like it's gonna change until there is a new game like UFL or the new NBA game. If that comes in and you start playing that more because it has better gameplay, that's the only way EA will change. Otherwise, the gameplay will still stay the same until there is no competitor. That's for sure.
Manager mode in pro clubs, a bit like career, mainly on the fly, substitutions, changing tactics. This is good, Marius, but I feel like this is coming this year. There's been a lot of news that pro clubs is getting managerial mode features. So something that you've been recommending, Marius 4492, is definitely coming inside pro clubs. So they've changed a lot. So let's wait and see what comes up in the game.
Trodex Knight says the ability to edit hairstyle of region players.
Yeah, editing region players would be good for the game. The ability to apply managerial jobs at any club. We don't really get the opportunity so that we can switch clubs in the middle. We are stuck with the manager mode, then we have to reload the game. A trophy room. Oh yes, I didn't think of that actually. A trophy room would be so good for manager mode. Players gaining legendary status at the club after being there for a long time. Very important. Zinedine Zidane left the club like a boss. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, imagine if you could get a last retirement ceremony at the club where you played whole player career on. That's such a nice idea. Player career records, being able to see players' career records and number of the clubs they've played for. Actually, there should be a status at the end of what you've done in your career and what you've achieved. That would be something that I would love to share on my socials. Manager contract negotiations, being able to negotiate contracts with the club as a manager. Imagine negotiating with the owner for your own contract. Actually makes a lot of sense. Being able to spend the money you earn as a manager or something, anything. He's so furious at this. This actually makes a lot of sense. They gave some stuff for player career, but they didn't give anything to the manager people where they can spend their stuff. I mean, we are just Pep Guardiola cycling around the city without anything in our own hands. A manager's office at the club. Imagine getting an office and being able to decorate it like you want to. I mean, I would create a GTA heist out of my blackboard, making adjustments there, making plans. This is such a nice way to decorate the office and plan what you're going to do throughout the season. Being able to switch from arcade and simulation mode, that would be epic. I actually agree. There should be more things when it comes to simulation and arcade. There is some sort of control with the CPU regarding this. User SG6XJ1GY4R says, brother is just yapping. This guy was expecting too much. Oh man, why are you guys on EA's side, man? I want this game to be good for all of us. Anyways, if that's the case, you can go check this video out right here.